Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to use Zapier with ChatGPT in 2024. Of course, whether you're looking to automate some conversations, enhance your workflow, or maybe you're trying to generate some content on the fly. ChatGPT and Zapier works together beautifully. So I'll be walking you through the step-by-step process of setting up this, and by the end of this video, you should be satisfied. So let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch us from now till the end so you have full experience. First, you'll need to go and open a browser. For me here, I'm using Brave. For you, you can use whatever you want. Once you open that browser, basically, just go to this URL section. And of course, make sure to go and open both Zapier. So go to zapier.com and go and open a new tab and make sure to open ChatGPT. So go open or type chat.openai.com and hit the enter button. So both of those normally should take you into zapier.com. I don't know why did I type that, but anyway, of course, if it's your first time, you'll be taken here to this page. Of course, here you can click on login to log in into your account. If you have an account, you'll find normally at the top right corner. And of course, you can even create your account using a Google account. So, as an example, in here, let me just show you. So you'll be able to log in using a Google, Facebook, Microsoft account if you have one of those. And to create an account, as an example, you'll be able even to create it with Google, so you don't have to go through all the boring steps of creating and even logging into your account. For ChatGPT, it will be better again to log in into your account. Why? So you can keep the history of your conversations, of course, saved into ChatGPT for always. If you want to go back to it as example in the future, you will find it right there. Especially if you train like ChatGPT on a certain chat to do something specific, you will find it also right there. So, example, ChatGPT is written here, and the same for Zapier. So now to connect, of course, or to use ChatGPT with Zapier, you can just go first of all to your Zapier app or page as an example, like in here. And what we'll need to do, of course, is simply let's check if there's ChatGPT. If we go to this left panel, we can click here on apps. Once we click on apps, and there, as you can see, they will take us in here. And in here, of course, you can go and look for search for apps and look for ChatGPT. So as an example, we'll find ChatGPT in here. All we need to do, just go and click on connect. Once we click on connect as an example, so they will open this pop-out for us. And here, what we'll need to do, basically, it's going to be simple. So all you need to do is go and get your API key and organizational ID. This is just optional. You don't have to fill this out. So where you can get this API key, as an example, you'll have to create an API key and paste the key below. Key will start with SK dash. If you get, of course, an error, you may have reached to OpenAI users limits. To view how the users, of course, you can check the OpenAI billing settings. So you can go and check that first as an example, or you can just right away go into this create an API key, just click on it and they will take you to the exact page where you will be able to create your API key. I don't know why it's taking some time. So let's just be patient a little bit as an example. And of course, then you'll be able to. So as example here, they'll tell you that authentication is required. So I'll just go here and click on login. I guess the same in here, so I'll just click on login in here. I don't know why, normally I logged in before, so I don't have to go through all of this, but it seems it's fine. I'll just go and do that. So I'll just go and click on login in here. So as an example, to get your API key, so as you can see in here, to get your API key, you can simply just go and click on create a new API key to access the OpenAI API, of course. So once you click on create as an example, you can just give it a name. Of course, as you can see, owned by you or service accounts, whatever you want. So it's going to be by us as an example. So, an example, this API key is tied to your user and can make requests against the selected project. If you are removed from the organization or projects, the key will be disabled. So you can give it a name, optional as example. So I'll just name it here Omics. And of course, for the projects, you can just leave it on the default. For the permissions, you can give it some all the like the permissions or just restricted ones. Example, you can give like read can read models or none. For model capabilities, for assistance, for threads, file tuning, and files, and you can just give it read only, so it can just read. For me, I'll just give it all the permissions here and click on create your key. So I'll delete that key afterwards, so it's fine if I show it here in this video. And yeah, let's just wait for the key until it's created, and I'll just go and click on copy that key in here. Of course, if you want to delete it, just come here and delete it, which I will do after. So of course, if you cannot create it, just come back in here and check if you have any problem in the billing options. Maybe you're not doing something right. Of course, there's some pricing as example for that. If you want to get as I guess like more like features, you can go and pay for better example things in here. So you can go and check that out by your own. So once you get your API key, of course, all you need to do, just go back to this, paste the API key in here, then click on yes, continue. Of course, just go back in here in the meantime. So let's just wait. And as you can see, it is connected. Now ChatGPT is connected with Zapier and you can easily access it and start using it without any problems. Of course, other than that, now you can start like tests and turn on your zaps using of course this ChatGPT. Connects like ChatGPT as an action with whatever you want, as you can see. So if we go back to my apps, you can connect it now to all the apps provided here by Zapier. They have a lot of apps. As an example, that you can connect it now with ChatGPT using Zapier because you connect it to Zapier. So now you can simply use this as an action. If you go to create zaps as an example, I'll just show you a small like thing, and you can simply just go and discover the rest by your own. So you can go and create a new zap as an example. Once you go to create a new zap, in there you can simply now use ChatGPT as an action. So you can just go to the action, and depending on your action, of course. So let me just go here and wait a little bit. And here's an example. You will find normally now the ChatGPT as an action. Of course, the action will be different depending on the trigger. So choose a trigger first, then the action, and here you'll be able to find the ChatGPT that you just added. So that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. So goodbye.